Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Goldylocks Productions presents the Live from Little Bear Sanctuary show with Christopher Vane. Enjoy topics such as the vegan lifestyle, sanctuary media highlights, and spotlighting new rescues.
Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to today's show. We are live from Little Bear Sanctuary. And if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Chris Vane, and I am the executive director and president here at Little Bear Sanctuary. And if you're watching, say hello. I can see everybody's comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away, and I'll try to get to everybody. Couple of birthday announcements. We like to do birthdays every week. Happy birthday to Tyler. Tyler's my good buddy out in Illinois. Him and his wife, April, are pig parents. I think they have about 5 pigs now. Hi, Wilma. How are you, sweetie? They rescue pigs. Hopefully they're going to start their own piggy nonprofit and get a lot more land and do some great things. So Tyler, happy birthday, buddy. April, if you guys are watching. They were paramount in this amazing pig rescue out there. It was a hoarding case, which they usually are, unfortunately. And they brought in Rosie and Reagan here to the sanctuary. They had a long trek from Illinois to Florida, and we're happy to have them, and they're doing fantastic. So happy birthday, Tyler. Another birthday today, and Jamie, don't laugh. Our board member, Jamie's husband, Bill. And Jamie and I were joking about how to pronounce her last name today, which is Lifeite. So I hope I said that right, Jamie. Hi, Kim. So yeah, happy birthday, Bill. Bill and Jamie founded an organization called Prana Run, and you can find them at pranarun.org. And what they do is if you purchase a blanket for a pet, they donate a blanket to a shelter pet in need. So I love that. And also Jamie, like I said, is one of our board members, and she's been amazing. We love her. Jamie and I are working on our 4th season of America's Next Top Model, and that starts October 1st. And I'll give Tiffany a minute to put up that logo. America's Next Top Model. It's our 4th year. It's a combination pet photo contest and auction for the sanctuary. So let me see if I got my dates here. From October 1st through the 11th, you can submit a photo of your pet pig, pet dog, pet rabbit, whatever. And it's a $5 entry fee. And then there's an auction from October 12th through the 18th. And we crown, there he goes. And I got to thank another board member, Kim, for doing this amazing graphic. So that's our 4th season, guys. We've had a lot of fun doing that every year. This year, VDog will be announcing the winner. We're excited about that, and they're also donating a great prize. Some of the companies that are donating prizes are Mad Hippie. They do amazing vegan cosmetics, vegan essentials, like the best vegan store around. I'm pretty sure they're going to donate a gift certificate, and anything you want, any food products, anything vegan, you can find at Vegan Essentials. Corker does amazing vegan bags, wallets, good stuff like that. Threads of Love, shirts, fashion. Dirty Snouts, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Dirty Snouts does a lot of fun t-shirts. And I should have brought my keychain. They do a really great keychain where they use the ear tags from animals, and on one side is the number. The other side, it says friends, not food. It's one of my favorite keychains. Compassionate Paws. I love Compassionate Paws. They do some really cool jewelry. And Nair and Bjorn, really high-end vegan fashion house. So yeah, they'll be donating products for the auction. And again, excuse me, head over to pranarun.org. All the details are there. And again, it's from the 1st to the 11th. Submit a picture of your pet, and we'll announce the winner, I believe, on the 18th. So very exciting. Last year's winner was a piggy. Let's see who wins this year. What else? What else? I got to say a special thanks to Dorothy Henderson this week, another one of our board members. She is doing a birthday fundraiser on GoFundMe for the sanctuary. It's doing really well, and it's I think it's Dorothy's birthday fundraiser on GoFundMe. Real easy to find. You can also find it on the Little Bear Sanctuary Facebook page, so there'll be a link there. I also need to thank my good friend Laura, who was my guest last week, Laura Romero. She is donating 50% of her commission through October 3rd of any purchases through her Mary Kay account. And I believe it's marykay.com/L Romero. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyway, so I did want to show you guys, where is it? Oh, here we go. I got my Mary Kay Cosmetics. Yay. They do a great men's line. Tried their face wash. They have a great cologne line, and their stuff is made in the USA. It's not tested on animals. So I'm really excited to find a really good cologne company for men that does that. It's really hard to find cruelty-free cologne. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm definitely ordering more. I know Randy likes it. And excuse me. So, happening now video. This is exciting, guys. It's part of our GoFundMe fundraiser for the sanctuary, and it's for the final 10 acres here. And it's a fundraiser to finish the fencing. We're doing an in-house vet clinic, and we're running electric, power, septic. We plan to hopefully do an office and get up some tiny houses out there, so when people visit, they can stay here at the sanctuary, bed and breakfast, have fun with the animals, stay for the weekend. And I'll just wait for that video. Also, where's my, I'm losing my paperwork, guys. There we go. All right, guys. So this actually started yesterday. And this is the back, the farthest, the far north of our 10 acres. We're out on 30 acres. So this is the fence line that's going in. I'm really excited about this. This is literally the final 10 acres that needs to be fenced. We have an amazing company, R&J Fencing, that does all of our fence work. Fencing at a sanctuary, at least I feel, is one of the most important and most expensive expenses that any sanctuary has to deal with. We hire a professional company because the safety of our animals are paramount. So we're really excited that you guys can share this with us. It's super exciting, and that's kind of a look at the 10 acres. You can see it's really overgrown and wooded, but it's going to be the home of our cattle, our cows. We're going to do a little video next week, and we'll show you guys when we open it up and they all run in. It'll be exciting. Let's see. I think my guest today is supposed to be Shannon Blair. I don't think she's here yet. Fingers crossed. Yeah, let's see. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? Thanks for joining again this week. Who else is here? Linnell. Hi, Linnell. Walking the pups. Yay. Come walk my pups, Linnell. Okay. No Shannon? No Shannon? No? All right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, no Shannon yet, so you guys are gonna have to deal with me a little longer. Okay, so I thought I would do each week a vegan replacement item that you can do at home. For those of you who are thinking about a vegan lifestyle or a plant-based lifestyle, I get a lot of questions on social media. What do you buy? What do you eat? And definitely going to use this show every Friday to bring to you guys different vegan recipes, products, cruelty-free products from face wash, Mary Kay, to foods, to hand wash, to you name it, laundry detergent. There is a product for everything in your house, for everything that you eat, that you can purchase for the same price, if not cheaper. So butter. I want everybody to go out this week who's not vegan. And I want you guys to stop buying regular butter. And let's see, can you guys see that? Yeah, check out this. Country Crock is now making a plant butter. It's available in every grocery store. This one's made with avocado oil. They have one made with olive oil. It is amazing. I have a very good friend who bakes, and she said this is literally a game changer for her. She does vegan baking, and it's actually less money than butter. It's a combination of different oils. Tastes exactly like butter, cooks like butter. And the best part, 0 cholesterol. When you stop eating animals, all the products and everything you put in your body will be cholesterol free. Cholesterol is a product of animals, unfortunately. So a great healthy alternative that tastes amazing. So yeah, that's this week's product. Another thing, well, Mr. Peanuts Pet Carriers donated probably, I think, around 18 pet carriers, which will be part of our auction. They are a cruelty-free line of, I'm going to show you their little logo. Mr. Peanuts, I'm going to show you this. Check out this pet carrier, guys. This is amazing. It is really well made. Check this out. You guys can see it. It comes with a carrier. The inside's really nice. They sent 18 of these. So we're going to do a giveaway today on Instagram. If you're following the Sanctuary on Instagram, Little Bear Sanctuary on Instagram, and look how nice this is. I want to go to sleep in here. Check this out. Look at that nice plush. So this is all vegan, cruelty-free. It's really nice. It's got a hand carrier, and it also has a strap for over the shoulder. So we're going to be giving one of those away this week, and there'll be some of those in our auction. And I think we're giving to the first 5 people who enter the contest, we'll each get a Mr. Peanut pet carrier. Yay, thank you, Mr. Peanut. Okay, I'm assuming Shannon isn't showing, but let's do news of the week. I got my news notes. Walmart is cutting 60,000 pounds of plastic annually by changing its packaging on cucumbers. How crazy and amazing is that? They'll be among the first to offer a plastic-free plastic on their cucumbers that they sell. trying to. There's a joke in there somewhere, guys. It's a plant-based peel, and it preserves the freshness, and it will literally save approximately 60,000 pounds of plastic waste annually. That's really amazing. Appeal Sciences is the developer of that product, and I'm really happy to see Walmart moving towards plastic-free and cruelty-free. Pork giant Smithfield. Everybody knows Smithfield. Smithfield is they are the largest slaughterer of pigs in this country. I think I could do probably a whole show on that. They have come out with a plant-based line of pork products. So I have tried them. I know that some of the more staunch vegans don't feel we should support companies like this, but I think supporting bigger companies like this who are moving towards less cruel products, I think it's important. Especially, this will really get the attention of people who eat meat. It's an amazing alternative. It's under the Pure Farmland brand, and they have breakfast patties, and I tried them, and they're pretty phenomenal, actually. They're coming out with, let's see, soy-based sausages, mild Italian dinner links, and savory original breakfast links. Oh, and maple breakfast links. So kudos to Smithfield. I hope that one day their entire line is plant-based, and that would be pretty amazing. The world is changing, guys. What else is in the news? Poland, the world's largest fur producer, just voted to ban fur. I mean, this is pretty freaking amazing. The House of Parliament in Poland voted to ban fur farming in the country. They are the third largest fur producer in the world, behind China and Denmark. So that is pretty amazing. What else? Oh, I'm so excited about this. Elmhurst Dairy. Elmhurst is they were a big dairy in Brooklyn, and probably it's got to be at least 2 years ago, they turned the entire plant into a vegan dairy facility. So everything they make now is vegan. It's amazing. Their plant-based milks are so good. They do a hazelnut milk, walnut, oat milk, the hazelnut milk. Oh gosh, it is so good. They are coming out with a vegan soft serve mix, and I can't wait to try this. It's a mix already made, and you just throw it into your ice cream maker, and you get vegan soft serve. Works with any ice cream maker. They're going to offer it, let's see, packs of 2, 4, and 6. I'll probably get all 6. Let's see, where is it here? I'm trying to get the flavors for you guys. Chocolate and vanilla flavors. Okay, start out simple. Why not? And they're going to be made of oat milk, which is really nice. So for all the people who can't do soy, I know there's a lot of people allergic to soy. This is going to be amazing, and can't wait to try that. Target, good old Target. Target is going to launch its own plant-based burger line next month. So their Good and Gather is their grocery brand, and they're going to be offering plant-based meatless beef-style patties in 12-ounce packages, and they can be found in the frozen aisle. Let's see, what else are they coming up with? New vegan items: falafel with tzatziki sauce, crispy chickenless tenders, spicy black bean burgers, and a meatless crumble. Yay. And I read this amazing new article about Impossible. Impossible is similar to the Beyond Burger. They do a meat alternative and a burger alternative. It's a GMO product, so it's completely manufactured. I don't know if it's soy based. I'm not sure. Let me see. All right, it doesn't say here, but anyway, listen to this. The majority of sales of plant-based Impossible Burger, I'm losing my place, guys. Where is it? Here we go. So the majority of sales of the plant-based Impossible Burger come at the expense of animal-derived meat. Chicago-based analytics company Numerator. They checked the consumer buying habits of the Impossible Burger for a 13-week period, and they found that 78 cents per dollar of the Impossible sales were coming from consumers shifting away from meat. So, gosh, so incredible. It's a good product. I personally like Beyond Beef better. Not sure how I feel about GMO stuff yet. So, yeah, pretty amazing. The world is shifting. All right, let's see here. Looks like it's you and me, us guys, today. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Let's see. What are we going to do? Great study that just came out by the International Journal of Epidemiology on milk and breast cancer. And this is really fascinating. They studied 53,000 North American women for 8 years. This is a huge study, guys. And their findings were that the regular consumption of dairy has been associated with a significantly greater risk of breast cancer in women. No surprise, right, guys? They also did the same with soy milk because they just wanted to see, have some type of comparison if you're going to switch to a plant-based alternative. And the reduction in risks associated with substituting soy milk for dairy milk was observed. And it came to the conclusion that dairy milks may be the optimal choice for women. The figures on dairy, on the other hand, were foreboding. Listen to this, guys. A quarter cup of milk per day increases a woman's chance of breast cancer by 30%. That's crazy. 1 cup per day of milk is a 50% increase of breast cancer. 50% if you drink a cup of milk a day. And then 3 cups a day, it's an 80% increased risk. Those are some scary, scary numbers. So happy to see a real scientific study done on this. It's pretty remarkable, and I'm so glad this is taking a look at women's health, because I think women's health and minorities in this country, I don't think they get the proper studies, proper looking at like men's health in this country. I know it's changing. I know now that you can actually specialize in women's health, which is phenomenal. I think we've got a long way to go, and definitely switching to a plant-based and vegan lifestyle definitely reduces your risk of everybody's risk of cancer, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, anxiety, depression. The list goes on and on. All right, what are we going to talk about now, guys? Let's see. I'm going to read everybody's comment. Linnell. Yay for fauna. Fauna, what is this, Linnell? No plastic bags in California? I think I read that. That's pretty amazing. Jamie, yay, Mr. Peanuts. Jamie's tuned in today. All right, guys. So I guess it's just you and me for the rest of the day. Linnell says cow's milk is for cows. Yeah, it truly is. If you think about it, humans are the only species that drinks another animal's milk. cow's milk is baby calf growth fluid. So think about that. And think about what happens to it by the time it gets from the cow into your house. It's pasteurized, it's completely destroyed, and they put stuff back in, and oh gosh, it's really awful. And not to mention, the dairy industry is a pretty cruel industry, just like every factory farming. I think that's, dairy is scary. That's how that came out. Yeah, and alternatives, gosh, I mean, if you go to the supermarket now, there are so many dairy alternatives that are phenomenal, from oat milk to soy milk, banana milk, hazelnut. It's out there. It's available. I highly recommend everybody switch. Coffee creamers too. Oh my God, there's some truly amazing coffee creamers. My favorite is the Silk Soy. It's literally just like using coffee creamer. A lot of the be like 30 different kinds now. They're all pretty amazing. Silk's got the pumpkin spice out for the holidays, and they've got a chocolate peppermint one out. I've tried them both, of course. I got them in my fridge. So yeah, the chocolate peppermint is really good. I think they could have added a little bit more peppermint, but yeah, phenomenal, right? What else are we going to talk about today? Who's got some questions? Since you guys are with me today, let's talk about pigs, because they're my favorite. We've got 80 pigs here at the sanctuary, and I think the biggest trend now is people wanting pigs as pets. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, any social media, you're going to see a lot of people with pet pigs, and some of the biggest accounts on Instagram are people with pet pigs. And a lot of these million follower accounts, are extremely wealthy people who, have a lot of money, and they dress up their pigs, and they take them on vacation with them, and gosh, how nice would that be, right? The truth is, if you want a pet pig, they're very smart. They are the fourth most intelligent animal on the planet. So it's humans, dolphins, whales, primates, chimpanzees, I believe, and then pigs. And I think a lot of people are surprised by that. If you want a pet pig, I highly, highly recommend you visit a farm sanctuary like Little Bear Sanctuary. It's so easy to see here. I mean, we've got piglets from 4 months old to 10 years old, 10-year-old grown pigs. There is no such thing as a mini pig. You're going to see breeders who are telling you, your pig won't get more than 20 pounds, and they're going to stay little, and their parents are only 30 pounds each. These animals are basically starved. I mean, you can look at the pictures of the animals. They look terrible. They get bone deformities, and they literally starve these animals, and they will tell you to starve them too, by feeding them minimal food. It's really unhealthy for the animals. It just destroys their bones. It destroys their growth. They end up with a lot of health problems. The smallest pig we have, I think, weighs in at about 90 pounds, 80, 90 pounds. And she's our smallest pig, and that's unusual. But I happen to know that our initial owners did not feed her properly. So there's those issues. The definition of a mini pig is any pig under 400 pounds. So if you think about that, that's a pretty big pig. For those of you who know Willie at our sanctuary, Willie's a full-grown potbelly. I try to bring up a picture, but that'll cause a whole other set of problems today. So if you know Willie, you can see pictures of him on our social media on Facebook. Willie is a full-grown potbelly. He's about 250 pounds. And I would say that's a standard if I had to give you guys a standard. He's super smart. They're all super smart. He was born and was, 2 pounds and a little guy. And, it does take 5 years for a pig to be fully grown, any breed. So if you think about that, gosh, 5 years, that's a long time. I think people have a myth that they're similar to dogs, which it couldn't be farther from the truth. I mean, they're nothing like dogs. They're different feeding, different healthcare. So speaking of feeding, so potbellies, mini pigs, they require a special feed. You cannot feed them hog feed; it will destroy their kidneys. There's a couple different companies that make specialized feed for potbellies. It's not cheap. It's costly. It's probably a 25-pound bag for $21. That may sound like a lot, but when you own a pig, 25 pounds, if you're lucky, will maybe last half a month. Yeah, a vet. Gosh, you guys have to find a vet. If you want a pet pig, you got to find a vet that can take care of a pig. Their health care is just as important as any dog or cat. They have to be neutered and spayed, just like a dog and a cat. It's a lot more expensive than owning a dog and a cat. We don't vaccinate our pigs. It's not really. There's a couple of recommended vaccines. If you're gonna have a pet pig, it's more likely that you probably would vaccinate, given the fact that he's running around in a house with people visiting, and you probably take him for a walk. I mean, they love to go for walks. Put them on a little harness. Their house training is pretty amazing. In 2 weeks, you can house train a pig. They're so smart. They're so clean, which is most people think pigs are dirty, but that's actually the opposite. They're probably one of the cleanest animals I know. If you come and visit Little Bear Sanctuary, we've got 3 separate pig fields, and you won't see any poop. Where you'll find the poop is around the perimeter of the property. I tell everybody they perimeter poop. So if you look along the fence line, you'll find their poopies. So they don't want it in their way. They don't want to see it. They go to the bathroom in the same place every day. So it's actually makes up my life easier, but it's true. And within 2 weeks, man, they, from babies, they know where to poop. They know where to pee. So on that aspect, they're just super smart. And what else can I tell you about them? If you do want them, make sure you have some property. They're going to dig up your backyard. They need some type of mud wallow or pool. Pigs do not have they don't sweat like we do. So in order for them to cool off, they need to roll around in the mud, which is where they get why everybody thinks that they're so dirty. But actually that's for them to cool off. So especially when they're outside, obviously. But if you have a pool, they love to go in those little plastic kiddie pools. So that's a great, it's important to have that too. I do know people who own pigs and don't have a big backyard. And thanks, Tiffany. Speaking of pigs, our adoptable piggy of the week is this beautiful, handsome boy who I said, this is Pig, and I said, Pig, somebody needs to sponsor you, so give us a big smile. And Man, look at that smile. Look at those teeth. Those are toofuses, guys. Those are definitely toofuses. Pig Pig is available for sponsorship. It's $25 a month. And yeah, you can go to our website at littlebearsanctuary.org, and there is a section to sponsor an animal like Pig Pig. So come on, guys, look at that face. Who wants to sponsor this cutie? The money goes towards their care and their feeding. You can sponsor any of our animals here. We've got 8 cows, 2 donkeys. We've got a whole herd of sheep. I think there's about 27 of those guys. We've got 80 pigs, of course, like I said. And gosh, goats, and we got goats. We got 8 goats. Currently, none of our goats have sponsors, so there's some cuties. Yeah, so guys, look at that. Look at that smile. That's Pig Pig is he's quite the special boy. He's actually one of our seniors. So him and his buddy Macon have their own area together, and and it's funny because we keep the baby pigs with them. So I sometimes feel bad for them. They're like 2 old grandpas with a bunch of crazy little piglets running around them, but you know what? It keeps them young, and I'll definitely have to share some of those videos. It's fun to see those 2 old guys with all these little pigs running around, and they you know, they bother them a lot, but you know, at night I find them all sleeping together and all snuggling together, so that's really really fun. All right. So yeah, pet pigs. If you've got the time, if you've got the place, make sure if you own a home that your homeowners association allows pigs. What else can I tell you guys about pigs? Yeah, homeowners association, that's a big thing. We've got quite a few pigs that were in people's homes, and they had to move. They had a baby. They didn't think the pig was going to get that big. We made room initially for pigs coming from those situations, but we currently do not bring in pigs from pet owners anymore without a significant donation. A lot of these people promised to donate monthly, and of course, they never did. So I'm happy to say that out loud. We've taken in, you know, like I said, quite a few people said, "Oh yeah, I'll donate every month." But, so yeah, we require a pretty large donation upfront to take a house pig, and it really has to be an emergency situation where you know, we reserve our sanctuary right now for the most difficult of abuse cases because it's so needed. A lot of pigs are ending up in shelters now at an alarming rate because most sanctuaries like ours are either at capacity or just don't have the room for a house pig. And if you're a pig owner, you know how expensive it is to own a pig. I know my friend Wilma's watching here. She's one of our volunteers, and she's a pig mom, and she could tell you it's expensive. You know, their smartness is their you know, they're going to open up your cabinets in the house. They are going to learn how to open your refrigerator. So having a backyard is definitely handy. And they do love to be outside. You know, as much as they want to be, I think they like to be outside more than they like to be inside. And I hear that from a lot of pig parents. They'll bring them in at night, but they want to be out all day long. Also think about, depending on your neighborhood, think about possible, you know, safety. You know, make sure you have the right fencing. You don't want them getting out. Pigs are really social. I mean, they're going to go visit your neighbors. They're going to try to cross the street on their own. You know, there's a lot of things they can get into if you don't have the proper. Yeah, Wilma says yes, right, Wilma? It's expensive to own a pig. And when, and I know Wilma can confirm this, when you have a pig and you decide to get more than one pig, introducing a pig to another pig is always drama. Pigs are not like dogs, man. When you when you bring two pigs together, that's why we don't do play dates for pigs. I don't recommend it. They will fight. They will knock each other's heads. That's they want to establish dominance. That's what pigs do. So yeah, if you're going to have more than one pig, be prepared for that. Of course, I always recommend if you're going to have one pig, you should have two pigs that can bond. It's always a nice thing. We've got two baby pigs sort of in the house right now. They're in our garage space, which is being converted to our clinic. And it's little Tater. If you guys have been following, Tater was found running around in Fort Myers. He was this little, oh gosh, he had to be 2 pounds when we got him. He's a cutie, and we recently rescued a pig from the Lee County shelter named Jimmy. And Jimmy had poor Jimmy. Somebody poured some type of caustic substance on his back, and he was burned significantly. He's doing really, really well now. And we put him and Tater together, and of course they fought, which is what they do for maybe 5 minutes. Piglets are not as bad as adult pigs, so they kind of looked at each other, and they, their little hairs on the back of their heads raise up, and they beat each other up for like a minute, and now they sleep together, and they're two happy little piggies. A little too small yet to go outside, and especially with Jimmy because of his back with the open sore. I mean, he won't be able to go into the sunlight for a while, but it's looking pretty amazing. He's healing nicely, and he's enjoying his belly rubs now, which is really nice. He was very scared when he first got here, as you can imagine. And we don't know who hurt him like that, but karma hopefully will take care of that person. What else can I tell you guys about pigs as pets? Wilma's laughing. She says she's still waiting for that bonding after eight months. And yeah, pigs can be pigs are funny. So yeah, if you're gonna have more than one pig, just be prepared for some piggy brawls. Anybody else have any questions on piggies? Really, if you want a pet pig, I go to a shelter. Please don't buy from a breeder. There are so many pigs available for adoption at shelters. I know a ton of sanctuaries in the U.S. who have pigs of all age that need adoption. So there's hundreds, if not thousands, right now in shelters and sanctuaries across the country that would love a forever home. And of course, sanctuaries, it is their forever home at a sanctuary, and they do have a wonderful life. But a lot of these sanctuaries have, oh gosh, there's some sanctuaries I know that have over 500 pigs, which is why they do adoption of pigs. It opens up room to rescue more pigs. Another alarming, to me, this is alarming, and I've been receiving a lot of phone calls, and I think it's going to be the trend coming up, is people are rescuing pigs from slaughter, from abuse, like regular people who live in apartments who don't have the facilities for pigs, who don't want a pig, but they feel that they're rescuing this pig, and they're going to call a sanctuary, and the sanctuary is going to say, sure, bring it over. Unfortunately, yeah, most sanctuaries are at capacity. Don't rescue pigs, guys. If you want to make sanctuaries aware of the pig, you're gonna end up with a pig that you can't take care of, and that pig is gonna end up at a shelter. So I'm seeing that trend. People think they're doing a good deed by rescuing a pig from a situation, and they assume a sanctuary is going to take it. And unfortunately, 99% of the time, that is not going to happen. I've been working with, we try to work with all our local shelters here, and we, from Highlands County, we've rescued actually quite a few piggies from Highlands County. We've got little Raphael, who my friend Laura, who has a show here on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Laura Romero, Angels and Light Healing Show. I think, Tiffany, is that right? Laura, whoops, I'm stuck, guys. Yeah, Laura's show is on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. here. I completely lost my train of thought, guys. I don't know what I was just going to tell you guys. Oh my God! Somebody tell me what I was talking about. Raphael. Okay, I remember now. So Raphael. Laura named one of our little piggies Raphael after the angel Raphael. So that's her little piggy, and we named him Raphael. And he was from Highlands County. He's a little cutie pie. We also got Wilbur from Highlands County. Wilbur's a big Yorkshire piggy. Another sad case. He was found by the side of the road, starved, basically. He was a skeleton. Looks like he may have jumped from a transport truck. One of his legs is injured. He was in pretty rough shape when he got here, but oh gosh, his transformation is coming along amazing. I'll make sure next week I share some before and after pics for you guys. You can, if you go to Little Bear Sanctuary on Facebook or Instagram, you can see all their stories. I like to do a lot of different videos. So I'm always running around with the camera, and we have a lot of fun. So there's videos of all those guys on our social media. So we're Little Bear Sanctuary on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter. Obviously, our website is littlebearsanctuary.org. From there we go, right there. On our website, you can donate. We have a GoFundMe fundraiser up and running, and I was the GoFundMe Hero of the Month for August, so that was very exciting. We've got a $50,000 fundraiser, which is up and running, and the money from that fundraiser will specifically go to the in-house vet clinic and the completion of our 10 acres. And at the beginning of the show, showed a little video of the fencing that's going up that started yesterday, which is really exciting. It makes me smile when I think about it, because the cows are going to have this amazing 10 acres to run around on and eat lots of grass. There are built-in tractor right now, so we're excited about that. Oops, I just did something on my computer here. There we go. All right. So yeah, that's exciting. So that's part of that money that was raised with the GoFundMe fundraiser is putting that fencing up. So super excited. We've already raised the money to finish the clinic and to put up the fencing. We are I think we just broke the $17,000 mark last week. How crazy is that? I've said this every show. We really have the best. We have the best sponsors. We have the best donors. We really have the best supporters. You guys have turned 30 acres of flat, nothing land into an amazing sanctuary for these animals. From the fencing gosh, guys, the fencing, 30 acres of fencing. If you guys, that's got to be $30,000 worth of fencing, thanks to our supporters. I mean, that alone is just absolutely incredible. Of course, every animal rescued is thanks to you guys. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. These animals wouldn't be here if it wasn't for our amazing supporters. You guys have given us a great tractor, a great transportation, a gator, a transportation vehicle to get around the 30 acres. It was so needed. It was one of our last big fundraisers this year. Yeah, I know our animal caregiver, Kelly, is really thrilled to have that, because when she's got to schlep around thousands of pounds of food, it's come in helpful. And it also, we've been able to utilize the full 30 acres with that, which before we kind of had to keep everybody close to the house. So yeah, exciting stuff. And of course, Kelly wouldn't be here, guys, without you guys either. So thank you to everybody who supports us. You know, if you want to be a part of the family of Little Bear Sanctuary, you know, again, visit us on the website. There's a ton of different ways you can support us. We have an Amazon wish list. There's a link to our Amazon wish list, which is we have a wish list on Amazon. Yep, this is our Amazon Smile account that Tiffany just put up. Amazon Smile is basically Amazon. You just kind of access it in a different way. You have to go to smile.amazon.com and you pick the charity of your choice, which we hope will be Little Bear Sanctuary. And those are our numbers. That's actually that's our EIN number, what it's called. So if you put that in after smile.amazon.com, it'll bring up Little Bear Sanctuary. And if you add us as your charity, Amazon will donate 0.05% of purchases to the sanctuary. And that's free for you. I think that comes to about, if I do the math right, $50 for every $1,000 that people spend. And it's literally, there's a ton of people signed up. I hope you guys will sign up if you're not already. If you add us, Little Bear Sanctuary, to your Amazon account, that money adds up. And what they do is I think it's 0.05% of everybody's purchases, and I think it's quarterly. They send Little Bear a check for that money. So it's pretty amazing. And then Amazon wish list is just if you want to purchase stuff directly for the sanctuary. We have a list of a ton of different items from $10 and up that you can purchase on Amazon, and they will ship it directly to us here at the sanctuary. And they send a little card saying, so we know who you are. And, they don't give us a big room to say thank you. There's like a little blurb. So I just try to say a quick thank you. And it goes through Amazon to everybody who donates an item. So, and that's been really successful. Gosh, in the last 2 months, we must have received 300 items. It's been phenomenal, from solar lights to piggy treats to gift cards. Gosh, somebody sent us a drill, Randy, a drill for building his piggy houses. It's a great way. You know, I know a lot of people like to buy direct, and it's a fun way for us too. We don't know it's coming, so it's kind of a surprise when we receive it. And what else can I tell you guys? There's a sponsorship section on our website, and you can sponsor any of our animals for $25 a month, and we'll send you a picture of your animal. And right now we're updating everybody quarterly. It's gotten really busy, but we've kind of had to revamp it over the last few weeks. So quarterly, you'll receive an update of your sponsored animal, and you'll get a little video too. As after 6 months, we'll start sending you guys videos when you've supported them for 6 months. You can see our board members. There's a section of our board members. You can see all of our amazing board members. Oh gosh, I love our board members. They're so active. They're also a huge part of the success of the sanctuary. What else is on there? I think that's everything right now. We're going to be adding a section of a veganism section. So movies to watch, products to buy. And again, every week I'll do a segment where I'll kind of show you a replacement product that you can, if you're not vegan yet, really easy switch you can make in your life that will help you towards a more healthier lifestyle and a lifestyle that helps animals. Hey, Laura, how are you, sweetie? I just told everybody, Laura, I told everybody about your fundraiser, your Mary Kay fundraiser. You're just tuning in. Laura Mero, she's a Mary Kay rep. And if you shop marykay.com/El Romero till October 3rd, she will be donating 50% of her commission to Little Bear Sanctuary. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Tiffany. And look at this. I got mine. Love this face wash, by the way. Oh, it's got a reflection on it. MK Men, they have a whole men's section. Love this cologne too, Domain. Got my face products on too. I'm hopefully I'll look 10 years younger by next week. But I'm really loving the products. Made in America, cruelty free. I was telling everybody it's really hard to find a cruelty free cologne. A lot of these colognes are obviously tested on animals. So I think they have about 10 colognes. I'm definitely ordering more. So you'll see an order coming through. And Elizabeth said she ordered over $300. Oh my God, Elizabeth, thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Laura says I look fabulous. Thank you, Laura. So yeah, thank you, Laura. Gosh, that's so generous. Again, let me starting October 1st. I'm going to go over our little. It's our yearly fundraiser for the sanctuary. It's called America's Next Top Model, and it's a photo contest. And from the 1st of October through the 11th, you can submit a photo of your pet for just $5 through pranarun.org. And that's, let me get my dates here so I don't screw it up, because I know Jamie's going to be mad at me. Jamie, our board member, also the owner of Prana Run, great organization that helps pets in need. There's our little, that's this year's logo. This is our 4th year doing this. It's been really successful, so we're excited to have it come back again. Pet photo submissions from the 1st of October through the 11th, and it's $5 per photo. And then we follow it up by an auction from the 12th to the 18th. And that auction, a ton of different companies donate goods for the auction. We've got some great products and prizes this year. The winner, the pet that wins America's Next Top Model, the V-Dog, will be announcing the winner this year. So that's super exciting. And a big list of companies that Wilma's telling me Shannon is trying to connect now, but I think, unfortunately, it's the end of the show. So I don't think, I don't know, Tiffany. I was told Shannon's trying to log in now, but I don't know if we can go over the hour. So anyway, I'll give it another. We're sort of at the end of the show. Yeah, we'll get to Shannon another day. Unfortunately, this. Anyway, so like I was saying, America's Next Top Model, starts October 1st, and the first 5 people who submit photos, they're going to get Mr. Peanut's pet carrier for free, and it's this amazing cruelty-free. Check this out. Mr. Peanut donated 18 carriers for the auction. So we're going to do a giveaway this week on Instagram for one of those carriers, and the first 5 people to submit pet photos for the contest are going to get one. That's super exciting. So it's the end of my show, guys. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Sorry you had to hear me blab on for an hour, but I really had I had fun. I want to thank my amazing producer Tiffany for having me for keeping me busy today. Thank you, Tiffany. I really did have fun today. Next week, maybe we'll get Shannon on next week. But if not, we're going to try to do a sanctuary walkthrough next week. I think I have a way I figured out. But I'll stay tuned this week. We'll announce what next week's show will be. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Can't wait to see you guys next Friday. Have a great weekend. Love you guys.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.